Well, I hope it's not too serious, but I've got a problem with my knee at the moment. It's a legacy of an accident I had when I was 14 years old, which was in 1974. Age is caught up, and so this video is really about joint pain and aging on your joints. I'm in about half an hour going to go and see the doctor to have the results of my x-ray. I know that it's there is a problem in there, but I'm going to go and see the doctor to find out what's wrong. And then we will talk about joint pain. So this is what happened. This is what I've lived with all my adult life. Okay, I had a serious accident when I was 14. You can see I've got quite a big scar all around my knee. I haven't had a problem with it for up until about I want to say 5 years ago when things started aching, but now it's got quite a bit worse. Not preventing me from training, but I'm going to I've had an x-ray and I know that there is a problem in there, and I'm more than likely to have surgery, so we shall see. I've just come out of the doctor's. That was a bit of a turnout for the books, because although I do have a problem and I do have arthritis, it's not bad enough at this stage to warrant surgery. It's been recommended physio and to have an injection. So I'll see how that goes. The topic of this video really is more about your joints as we age. Now, of course, for all of us, it happens. You can't stop it from happening, but why does it happen and when does it start happening? Now, everybody is different, of course, but we're going to take a deep dive into joint pain as you age. When we talk about joint pain as we age, we normally mean osteoarthritis. Now, I've mentioned before, and I've done a video on this, that I've got osteoarthritis in my right shoulder, and I've just discovered that I've also now got it in my knee. There are other non-arthritic causes that you can get. The other causes can be rotator cuff tendonitis and other common conditions like bursitis. So let's just briefly talk about bursitis. So this happens when fluid-filled sacs, called bursa, that cushion your joints become inflamed. You might have bursitis if one of your joints is painful, usually a dull, achy pain, tender or warmer than surrounding skin, swollen, more painful when you move or press on it, and the area may also be red. And bursitis can affect any joint, but is most common in the shoulders, hips, elbows, or knees. Another type of arthritis that you can get, other than osteoarthritis, which is what I have, is rheumatoid arthritis. Now, this is a long-term condition that causes pain, swelling and stiffness in the joints, and the condition usually affects the hands, feet and wrists. You can get flare-ups, so you may get periods where it's not so bad and periods where it's pretty bad. And it is difficult to predict. And here's an interesting fact about rheumatoid arthritis, is that you can experience problems in other parts of the body as well, or more general symptoms such as tiredness and weight loss. Rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune system. This means that your immune system, which usually fights infection, attacks the cells that line your joints by mistake, making the joints swollen, stiff and painful. Over time, this can damage the joints, the cartilage and nearby bone. It's not clear what triggers the problem with the immune system, although you're at increased risk if you are a woman, you have a family history of rheumatoid arthritis, or you smoke. And this is why I'm now going to go on to the main topic, and that's osteoarthritis. The reason being is because I've got it in my shoulder, as I said, have had for about 6 years now, and I've also got it now, I found out, in my left knee. So the main symptoms of osteoarthritis are joint pain and stiffness and problems moving the joint. Certainly for me, I've had to adapt my training. I can no longer do parallel bar dips, which is a shame because it's a great exercise. And when I'm doing sort of like lateral raises, I have to be really careful and sometimes use a short arm lever, i.e. my arm is move across there. My arm is bent when I'm holding the weight, or I use a lesser weight. So some people can have symptoms such as swelling, tenderness, grating or crackling sound when moving the affected joints. Oh, and that is what I have. The severity of the osteoarthritis can vary greatly from person to person and between different affected joints. Almost any joint can be affected by osteoarthritis, but the condition most often causes problems in the knees, hips, and small joints of the hands. And of course, me being me, I have to have it in my shoulder. So what are the causes of osteoarthritis? Well, as part of normal life, your joints are exposed to a constant low level of damage. In most cases, your body repairs and damages itself, and you do not experience any symptoms. But in osteoarthritis, the protective cartilage on the ends of your bone breaks down, causing pain, swelling, and problems moving the joint. Bony growths can develop, and the area can become red and swollen. The exact cause is not known, but several things are thought to increase your risk of developing osteoarthritis, including joint injury, overusing your joint when it has not had enough time to heal after an injury or operation. Well, I've never had an operation on there. I've had minor injuries on my shoulder, but there you go. Other conditions, secondary arthritis. Can happen in joints severely damaged by previous or existing conditions, such as rheumatoid arthritis or gout. I don't believe I've got either of those. And this is the main one. Age. Your risk of developing the condition increases as you get older, and we're talking as early as your 40s. Family history may run in families as well. Obesity, more strain on the joints. Being a woman is more common in women than it is in men. In the long term, if all else fails and it does become unbearable, then you can have surgery. Thankfully, I'm not at that stage. So one of the problems we do have as we age is that we lose bone mass or density. And this is where exercise can come in. As I've said many times before, if you exercise, you're going to help maintain your bone density. The main problem is women after the menopause, because the bone loses calcium and other minerals. Well, I've mentioned that I do take a multi-mineral supplement. Now, the problem with aging on the joints is that especially the hip and knee joints may begin to lose cartilage, or degenerative changes. The finger joints lose cartilage and the bones thicken slightly. And of course, as we age, muscles are less toned and less able to contract because of changes in the muscle tissue. And muscles obviously are all in the joints as well. So again, exercise can help slow this process down. Come on, what's not to like? With aging, joint movements become stiffer and less flexible because the amount of synovial fluid inside the synovial joints decreases and cartilage becomes thinner. Ligaments also tend to shorten and lose some flexibility, making joints feel stiff. Again, exercise can help prevent this. Another problem that can cause joint problems is a lack of vitamin D. Vitamin D has many important jobs in your body. It helps keep bones strong by helping your body absorb calcium, which is, bones, if you like, and phosphorus, key minerals for bone health. Your muscles use it to move, and nerves need it to carry messages throughout your body. So how important is vitamin D? And in the Northern Hemisphere, we're coming into autumn or fall, and then into winter, so we've got less sunlight. So maybe you need a vitamin D supplement of some kind if you can't get it in your diet. So great sources of vitamin D are fatty fish like salmon, tuna and mackerel. They are a brilliant source of vitamin D. Also, beef liver, cheese and egg yolks. Mushrooms have a small amount. So you can get it from food if you can't get it from the sun. Also from milk and some breakfast cereals and yogurt as well, which is also a dairy product. So that's this video, a short bit about bone and mainly joint health as we age. We all age, can't do anything about it. But as I've said, exercise, good nutrition can help prevent it. It's not going to stop it. We're all going to age. Okay, comment below. Do you have bone problems or joint problems specifically? Mine isn't too bad at the moment in my knee, and I think I manage it in my shoulder. Let me know if it's been really painful for you, you know anyone that has, and how you've managed it. Hope you like this short information video. Please like, subscribe, and do all the wonderful things that YouTube like us to do, and I will see you again soon.